You've been likened to a young Scott Gibbs in the past. Increasingly, of course, you're carving out a name for yourself, you know. How do you feel about those comparisons then? Are you flattered by them?
A little bit flattered, yeah, because there's a massive pedigree to his name, Scott Gibbs, and obviously you can remember that try he scored in Wembley back in 1999, I think it was, and yeah, some days I forget my name. Obviously people call me Scott Gibbs, some days I don't even remember my own name, but no, it is great, but hopefully I get to what he achieved in the game, but yeah, look, it's nice, and it is a bit flattering as well.
Yeah, so tell me what your goals are, Keiran, for the season.
Personally, it's just about staying injury free. Last couple of years I've had a torrid time with injuries, and for me that's just my main focus, and playing as many games as I can and just enjoy my rugby again. So yeah, that's just my focus.
Because you played at under 20s level for Wales, didn't you, and you made quite an impact. Perhaps looking ahead, maybe if Wales tour in the summer, there could be possibilities there perhaps if you keep playing well.
Yeah, look, it's always a dream to put on the Welsh jersey, but I'm not thinking about that yet. If it comes, it comes, but I just need to keep injury free and stay on the pitch and just play as many games as possible, and who knows where it'll take us. So
you've come up against some really, really good players over the last year. You know, you came up against Vakatawa in the Racing 92 game out there, I think. Virimi Vakatawa, and you also came up against Stuart McCloskey. Are those two of the best players that you've faced since you've been in the Osprey side?
Definitely, I would definitely say Vakatawa was probably one of the toughest opponents, and also last week I played against Worcester, and probably Ollie Lawrence was one of the guys I've come up against that are probably one of the toughest. But no, especially when you play a professional game, there's so many players you come against, and they're all excellent players, and it is tough. But yeah, Vakatawa I'd probably say is one of the toughest I've had to face.
Yeah. So let's get the injury out of the way. You look now as though you're playing as well as you were in the 20s. They're giving you the ball. You're the smallest crash ball merchant there is, but there's more to you than just a crash ball merchant. You've managed some way to weave your way through and get over that gain line. Yeah,
I always don't. I try not to run into the big boys. Unfortunately, on times I do. I try to run in between them, but no, like I said earlier, I'd like to be a more all-rounded player, and that's just going to come with game time and that exposure to the professional level, and hopefully I can become a more all-rounded player.
I guess it's all about getting minutes under your belt now, isn't it? Getting the chance to start from the beginning and then getting the ball in your hands and just learning every step of the way.
Yeah, that is the main focus, is to keep on playing and to keep starting and keep enjoying the game, and obviously if I get my hands on the ball as much as possible, I'm only going to get better.
Was Jared in the 20s with you?
Jared was in the 20s with me. He's a brilliant player. Skill level is high, and he loves to run with the ball. So
you know his boxer tricks.
I don't think I know it quite well. I'm gonna have to see on Friday now if he's playing.
Yeah, great, good, great to see you back doing so well, fella.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Keiran.
Yeah.
Keiran, can I just ask you about Scott Williams? Has he been a bit of an influence on you? Has he been quite helpful to you?
Oh, 100%. Scott's a fantastic player. Obviously, his pedigree and his experience show. And obviously, I always try and watch what he does in training and games, and I try to spring it into my game. He's a fantastic bloke. He's a fantastic role model. And yeah, he's awesome to play with.
Because you must have been quite pleased with your own performance in that game, because you acquitted yourself well. You left the field injured, didn't you, at half-time, I think, or towards the end of the first half, but you did really well against him.
Yeah, obviously I cramped up that game. It's the thing I struggle with on times, and I try to manage it, but with the pace of the game out in Racing, it was quite tough. But I enjoyed it. It's always nice to play against those sort of players and to test yourself and see where you are. But yeah, it obviously, him being one of the toughest guys playing against, I did feel like I acquitted myself well, but no, it's just about enjoying playing against those players as well.
Yeah, last one from me really. What areas do you feel that you can improve as a player?
At the moment, I definitely feel like I need to become more of an all-round player. Probably my skill level is probably not quite where I needed to be, but obviously in training I try and work on that as much as possible, get my hands on the ball. Yeah, like that's just obviously the skill level. Kicking game probably I could add in there, but I try and focus on the good parts of my game. But no, I definitely need to become a more all-rounded player, and hopefully I will become one as the season goes on.
Did you enjoy your stint at Neath? You know, Gareth Llewellyn spoke very well of you.
Oh no, I enjoyed every time I played for Neath. It was a privilege, and I really enjoyed it. Although we were losing a lot of games, but every time I put on that jersey, I really enjoyed it.